Hey church, I'm Kelly.
And I'm Jason.
And we are live here on the ELCA Young Adult Facebook page here on the Wartburg Theological Seminary campus in Dubuque, Iowa. I'm so excited. This is my husband, Jason, here with me today. Last week it was just me. Because of physical distancing, I could not invite any of our Sustainability Task Force members to be a part of this with me, so it was just me. But this week I've roped him into doing it with me. He is a fellow student here at Wartburg, a final year student preparing for ministry in Word and Sacrament, and a lot of experience, most of his experience has been with young adults, so college age students, high school students, and I'm really glad that you can be here with me today to talk about bathrooms. It's going to be great.
Super exciting.
It's going to be really exciting. But we can't begin into that without acknowledging the uncertain times that we find ourselves in, and acknowledging that we all come to this video and to this conversation today from really, really different places. Geographically, we know that we are spread throughout the entire world, and we know that we're in really different places, but also very similar places worldwide right now as we all respond to the COVID-19 pandemic. We're in different places emotionally and mentally. Hopefully, what we all have in common is that we are physically distancing in order to keep ourselves and our communities and the vulnerable populations amongst us safe. Now, I know that while we're at home, it can feel like things like sustainability doesn't really matter because we just get so bogged down in our day-to-day and in our lives at home. But actually, sustainability continues to really matter. As we talked about last week, there are a lot of similarities between the need to care for our neighbors in this time of COVID-19 and the need to care for our neighbors and all of creation in the sustainability practices that we are working to increase and to adapt for the good of all creation. So what we see now is that how we live our daily lives still really matters.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that I would talk to my students about over the years was about faith in daily life, and how that we see God really in any and all circumstances, not just at the mountaintop, but even when we are feeling locked down or trapped or suffering or you name it. God is present in everything we do, and we participate in what the Spirit is doing as well. And in these choices that we make on, what products we use to brush our teeth or, use in our bathroom, whatever it is, they're little things, but they matter, and they help me connect to creation. They help me pay attention to what the Holy Spirit is doing, and they're small things, but yeah, like you said, they matter. And the funny thing is, me being the husband, in our family system, I don't do a lot of the shopping. I confess I could, but Kelly comes home with these new things, and I'm always like, what are we doing now? And getting part of the, jumping on the bandwagon. And I got to tell you, the stuff that we're sharing with you today is actually, it's pretty cool, and it doesn't feel like a sacrifice at all. And yeah, I think it's kind of funny that we're letting the world into our bathroom.
We are letting them into our bathrooms. And I think I also just heard you say that that you like these things that we've switched to.
I like these things that we switched to.
I think that means that I'm right, which is, we're just going to carve
I like these things that we switched to.
So we have a bunch of different things to share with you today. I'm going to start by sharing with you about our shampoo and conditioner bars that we use. Our shower used to be full of plastic bottles, right? We had like my color treated bottles, we had his deep conditioning 2-in-1, we had the stuff for the kids, we had the deep nourishing, right? Tons of plastic bottles. Now we have one bar for shampoo, one bar for conditioner. There are lots of different companies making these out there. Definitely check ingredients and your own hair needs. As you can see, hopefully our hair is very happy. We love the switch, and our shower has much less plastic in it.
Absolutely.
Thanks to our shampoo and conditioner bars.
And the other thing that we have done is switch to bars all around. And so, we were going the old school with the traditional bar of soap, and especially paying attention to how that is packaged and wrapped. The stuff that Kelly has been able to find are always biodegradable packaging, and the suds get it done. You just soap up and make it happen, and staying clean, right? So.
Yeah. But with bars and less plastic. Yeah, exactly. Another thing that I've actually recently been experimenting with is rewashing and reusing gauze pads. So we both use gauze pads for our toner. And you can wash these. So you use them, save them, put them in a delicate garment bag, wash them on delicate, and reuse them. They're good as new. We also often will use corners of just a washcloth. Are you folding the gauze pads?
This is my work this weekend, so I might as well get started.
He's folding the rewash gauze pads. But you could also use washcloths. Those are easier to fold, and they also eliminate waste. So it's not about reinventing the wheel, right? It's about using what we have, using it smartly, working to reduce waste wherever we can.
Yeah.
With that said, I don't have it behind me, but we also look for the products that we do use in plastic bottles, like skincare. If there's a skincare regimen that you are committed to, look for stuff that can be recycled, so that we are reducing our impact wherever we can. One place that we have worked to eliminate plastic.
I love these things.
In our toothbrushes.
Toothbrushes. Every toothbrush you have ever used that is plastic is still kicking it somewhere on the earth. That's terrifying that there's toothbrushes, old nasty toothbrushes just floating around that were yours, that were mine.
Everywhere.
These, it's not going to happen. They will break down. They're bamboo. Good stuff, nicely
Kids,
bristled.
Adults,
exactly.
Lots of options, all sorts of companies out there making it.
They do the trick, and who doesn't love, the feel of bamboo in the morning? That's what I always say.
It's a good tooth massage.
It's a deep clean.
It's a deep clean. They're wonderful. And with our bamboo toothbrushes, a recent switch that was recommended, most of our swaps have come to our family because they were recommended to us by friends or other people. One of our friends recently recommended plastic-free toothpaste. So these are little tablets. There are also tooth powders and all sorts of things like that out there. But with these, you put it in your mouth, you chew it up, kind of like a mint, but instead of swallowing, you brush, and it creates suds. You clean your teeth with it. And no more messy plastic tubes littering up the bathroom counter.
Yeah, go glass if you can.
Yeah.
This one is on everybody's mind, especially in our world of COVID-19. It is a viral topic. We're talking about
toilet paper.
The toilet paper. This stuff is awesome. The company we get it from delivers it to our door. We're not out there freaking out, with the rest of everyone, elbowing each other for toilet paper. It comes wrapped in these lovely tissue paper things that you just throw away. And guess what? It's made from bamboo, for crying out loud. Yes, the bum wipes are made from bamboo, and it's soft.
They're great, right?
It's great. It's way better.
He was skeptical. Now, I think he is on board. He's been using it for a couple of years.
I like my brands, and I would get the big thing from Costco that was 18 times wrapped in plastic and feel not great every time we undid it. And but now this is a way better option.
And then we save the wrappings, and I wrap gifts with them. We use them for kids' crafts. It's just like having a whole stack of pretty tissue paper.
Who doesn't love gifts to your loved one wrapped in toilet paper wrapping? I mean,
when the toilet paper wrapping is this pretty,
nobody
minds.
That kind of love can be in your household.
This is sustainability, folks. Sustainability in action. We also love to use the tubes that are inside of the toilet paper. We save them. The kids and I made little forests out of all the tubes for during the season of Advent, and it surrounded our candles on our table for our Advent wreath.
It was darling.
So we do lots of different crafts like that. And really in our house, we are big fans of making crafts and doing things out of any sort of trash that we have. We have a couple of our kids' recent crafts here to show us, because in this time of physical distancing, we're looking to use anything and everything.
Supermom, I come home and my boy is wearing these things.
Space Ranger wings.
Space Ranger, your favorite Space Ranger.
And
just
we have
strap
owl
these
wings
on.
here.
And he loves to jump off of high surfaces and
not too high.
Say to almost infinity and beyond that. He doesn't like trademarked phrases, but that's what he does.
So thinking about how to use cardboard to create new and fun things. Another thing, our kids actually did this totally on their own. They really wanted like those horses, you know, that on like the plastic stick with the plush heads, and they don't have any. Well, the other day while we were in class online in this new era of physical distancing, they made themselves horses. And so they each have a horse on a stick that they ride. They made stables out of boxes.
Giddy up.
So I think something that we really discover is that we have so many things that we can reuse, repurpose, recycle, imagine in new and creative ways, so that we can still enjoy life. We can still be creative with what we have, even in this time.
Yeah, I mean, as best we can, we're just trying to live out the gospel in the midst of this weird time of physical distancing and caring for creation, and really teaching good habits to our kiddos that don't necessarily need to have the latest toy or the next plastic thing that you're just going to end up having to move someday, but really to signify that our choices matter.
Absolutely. So we thank you so much for being a part of this continued Lenten journey with us. You can continue to fill out a pledge for what you are committed to and what you are doing, how you are shifting habits within your organizations, within your home, within your community. And we're so grateful to be here with you. And thank you for letting everyone into our bathroom and for giving everything the official husband stamp of approval.
Yeah, you've got great ideas, and I wouldn't know what to do without you.
Thanks, babe.
Aww.
And thank you. We will see you back here next week. Take care.